Ever wondered how many types of banks operate in India? Well, the banking sector in India is robust and diverse, with a variety of banks catering to different needs and areas. First on the list are scheduled commercial banks. These banks are listed in the second schedule of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. They include both public and private sector banks. Public sector banks, such as the State Bank of India and Punjab National Bank, are government-owned corporations. On the other hand, private sector banks like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, and Axis Bank are majorly owned by private entities. Next up are the regional rural banks, or RRBs. Established with the goal of developing rural areas, these banks provide banking and financial services in the countryside. An example is the Baroda Uttar Pradesh Gramin Bank. Foreign banks also operate in India under the regulation of the Reserve Bank of India. These international banks, like Standard Chartered Bank and Citibank, bring a global banking perspective. Then we have payments banks. These banks focus on providing payment and remittance services, with certain restrictions on other banking activities. Airtel Payments Bank is a notable example. Small finance banks primarily cater to the needs of small and marginal farmers, micro and small industries, and other unorganized sector entities. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank and Equitas Small Finance Bank are examples of such institutions. Development banks like the Industrial Development Bank of India play a key role in financing industrial projects. They provide credit for the development of the industrial sector. Non-schedule banks, which are not part of the second schedule of RBI, also operate in India. Cooperative banks operate on a cooperative basis and are further categorized into urban and rural cooperative banks. The Cosmos Cooperative Bank and Saraswat Cooperative Bank are examples of these. Finally, we have non-banking financial corporations, or NBFCs. They are involved in loans and deposits but do not participate in the bank check clearinghouse. To wrap up, the Indian banking sector is a diverse mix of scheduled commercial banks, regional rural banks, foreign banks, payments banks, small finance banks, development banks, non-schedule banks, cooperative banks, and non-banking financial corporations. Each type of bank plays a specific role, catering to different sectors and needs of the Indian economy. This diversity and specialization make the Indian banking sector one of the most robust and dynamic in the world.